StubHub IPO comes out in only 3 days from now on the 17th. And while I did submit an order, which I'll show you guys in a second, this IPO is not looking great. It might be one of the lamest IPOs. Pattern, the one that comes out right after, is even worse. So pay attention, lock in. This video is going to be necessary if you're planning on buying these IPOs. This is coming from someone who's documented every single Robinhood IPO for the last 2 years. Remember, the average gain in an entire year investing is 10%, whereas I made that in a month. Just from IPOs and of course my stock positions going up. Let's get right to it, guys. First of all, the StubHub IPO is already 20 times oversubscribed, so shares will be very hard to come across. The likelihood of getting filled on these shares is not going to be high. Now, you might be thinking, if that's the case, there's probably so much demand and so little supply that it could have a very nice pump up. It's the only reason why I have an order, just to see if I can get some shares. I know it's not going to be a lot. I'm also not expecting large gains. IPO, which came out on Friday, only went up about 6%. Both Pattern and StubHub are in the same boat. This article gives us a great understanding of what's going on, calling it not a hot IPO, but I think the exact same goes for Pattern as well. First of all, they are not being backed by any major names like BlackRock, ARK Invest, NASDAQ like Gemini was, etc. You can pause this article if you'd like right now to check out the details. Their expectations are extremely optimistic. They're basically just trying to make themselves look good ahead of the IPO and make their shares as expensive as possible to make a lot of money just on day one. They're not even close to the best in their sector. Their valuation just doesn't leave much room for error. Basically, they cannot miss their expectations or we could see a lot of red in this stock. Whereas Pattern is not even on the map. No one's talking about Pattern. It's a tiny company that's going to be very oversubscribed. No one's heard of it. There's no hype behind it. So I don't know if we'll even see a push on this one. It could end up exactly like VIA. Obviously, there are much better places you should be focusing your money in. If you want the full list of stocks I'm buying right now, comment the word trade in the comments below and I'll message you. A lot, since I've got a lot of buying power.